welcome back. I'm so excited because I just got done filming the May roundup for Moinetta's Diary, and we are ready to start June. I have missed this girl, and I hope that you have too. So let's just get right into it. So here we go. Look at this pretty. All right, let's see. How did I do it? Oh, okay. It's been that long. All right, let's find out where we've been. June 1st. I'm going to see if I can bring this down a little bit. Don't mind all my cords over there. All right, let's see. So here we go. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Let's do it. All right, Monday, June 1st. Fine. Mrs. Fraser, Thelma, and Joanne went downtown in the morning. Sadie was in all morning. Mrs. Fraser had company for supper. Mr. and Mrs. Fraser from Florida, Thelma, and Joanne. In the afternoon, Mr. Fraser took them to somethingville, Lymansville. I called for Sadie after supper, and we went over to Varna's and Mabel's, maybe. Mrs. I'm not sure, Varna's just got back from Boston. Ray came home that night to go to ball. Got my full check, underlined. Ray came home that night to go to the ball. I wonder if it's a military ball. That's the only thing I can think of. Go to, it does say ball. Okay, so, and she got her full check. So yay, Moinetta. All right, June 2nd. Sun shining morning. Woke at 5:15 a.m. to listen to coronation program. That has to be the Royals, right? Got up at 4 and 6 and put radio in the bed so as not to waken others. Oh, she had to get her royal watch on, didn't she? That's adorable. Lillian and Phil have the day off. Thelma and Joanne going home this afternoon after parade. Okay. Mrs. Fraser napping? I don't know what that says. Okay. It's not I. Went to parade on First Street, George Street. Wait. Went to parade on street, George Street. Nice parade. Began to rain, then stopped. We went home. Thelma left for home. About 5 p.m. we had a terrible storm for about an hour. Hail, rain, thunder, and lightning. Unable to have fireworks. Okay, this is June. Unable to have fireworks and street dance and bonfire, which was to be all something Canada. Verna phoned. So it must obviously have been all about the coronation event for Queen Elizabeth, and they were celebrating and having a ball and stuff like that. Okay. All right, June 3rd. Fine. Mrs. Fraser ironed. In the morning, I went up to bank to get check cashed. Called to see Mrs. Miller. Not well. Rachel got home from hospital today before June 2nd. Has a dear little baby girl. Oh, somebody had a baby. And who is this that had a baby? Rachel. I saw mini almond while I was out. Sadie was in for a while during the evening. Aw, somebody had a little baby. That's adorable. All right, June 4th. I almost said that. I almost said it again. Like it was the first time I said it. Wow, okay. June 4th, fine. Mrs. Fraser, Lillian went to prayer meeting with Mr. and Mrs. Fillmore. Okay. June 5th. And she wrote 1953 at the top. Not really sure why she did that, but that's okay. Fine. I went down to West End Market and got $3.40 worth of groceries. Went over to Varna's after supper, but she was out with Miss so-and-so. Miss Hill? Maybe it's Hill. Miss Hill's case started today. Ray did not come home tonight. Mrs. Fraser and Lillian went down to the something school to a child's welfare meeting. Miss Courtney and Miss Bush were here from Montreal. Letter from Frances with $5 for my birthday. She just keeps getting gifts. That's so lovely. I love it. Okay, Saturday, June 6th. Dull in the morning. Rachel and Rachel? Yeah, must be. Rachel in afternoon, a little. I walked up to Lorraine's in the morning for a few groceries. Mrs. Fraser not well today. Phil cleaned a sidewalk and dug out some earth around the, looks like, cot. Still raining at night. Lillian went to child welfare meeting. Ray came home. The writing is really scratchy right here. Can you see that? Okay. June 7th, dull. Mrs. Fraser unable to go to church in the morning. Oh, she was still feeling bad, huh? Lillian and I went. Mr. H called night and morning. In evening, Mrs. Fraser went with the Fillmores. No church in Highfield, as our church and something were vetted to go to First Baptist at night, so we all went there. Big crowd. Rained hard at night. Mr. H, missionary from Bolivia. I don't know. Ray went back to, it starts with an M, Montreal maybe, by train. Mrs. H came in after church. A little difficult to read, but I got through it. Interesting. Looks like Ray is back and forth doing whatever, and we still don't really know. In the roundup, my question was, where was it? Oh no, it wasn't in the roundup. I just written down, because when Moinetta got back into St. John's, that there were 3 people that came and picked her up, and then she mentioned something about Ray came home, and I was like, is that her husband? Could have been his son. Who knows? We don't know. Whoever it is, it seems like they travel. All right, June 8th. Raining in the morning, then cleared, so people got their clothes dry. It's a real thing. I used to have to hang out my clothes to dry, and okay, it was beautifully fine about 5 p.m. So had the fireworks display over by Jonathan Creek. Ooh, I can't wait to look that up. We all went. Thousands gathered there. We got home about a quarter to 11 and watched hundreds of cars go by. Oh my goodness. So obviously, wherever she lives is right near Jonathan Creek in St. John. So, ooh, I can't wait to look that up. Okay. Okay. Had missionary pageant at FB Church. Man. Hall something hall ceiling for Mrs. Fraser. Tab has gone fishing, and that is definitely T-A-B. Tab has gone fishing. Mrs. something me T's birthday. She was very tired. Aw. I don't know how old she was, but okay. June 9th. Fine, Mrs. Fraser ironed. Sadie phoned for me to go down to house. She was making, looks like swap, but I'm sure it's soup. Letter from Ethel saying she was in Harvey or Haney Hospital and wanting Sadie to go up when she is able to go home. Verna phoned me that Dr. G is helping her ears. They were very bad. She had to go to dentist today. Ooh. Looked at a banquet blank at something West Memorial. Mrs. E. Ayer's birthday, Enterprise Street. Now, Moncton. It says in the beginning of her, she's on Cameron Street in Moncton, and then she also wrote at 53 Enterprise Street. Interesting. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me show you this. Can you guys see? We've got all kinds of stuff going on here. All right, so we're gonna start off, see if I can read what is crossed out first, okay? June 10th, fine. Sadie phoned for me to go down in the morning. She was making soup. Okay, that's from yesterday. She had a letter from Ethel that she had been in the hospital for 1 week, but was better now. Wants Sadie to go up when she gets home. Made mistake for Tuesday instead. Oh, she made a mistake for Tuesday instead. Oh, she wrote her Tuesday stuff. She had already written it on Wednesday. Okay. It's all right, Moinetta. All right. So the 10th, June 10th, dull. Mrs. Fraser has gone downtown this morning. Mr. Hicks' birthday, who is in hospital or nursing home. I washed a few pieces. Oh. What? It looks like Leonable tornado struck. Oh my goodness. Nope. Terrible tornado struck Worcester, Mass, killing 80 persons. Oh my goodness. In afternoon, we went to Bradley's. Something of us entertained. We are on the air. We were served coffee and cake. Home about 4:20 p.m. In evening, we went to church to a missionary meeting. Mrs. came in and we had a cup of tea. Oh my goodness. So I'm sure, hopefully, I can find something about this tornado. Terrible See, her T's look like L's. So let me show you that. All right. This, right, see the top of the scribble? That is a T. Can you guys see that? I don't know how to make it. There, maybe that's better. Terrible tornado. And it looks like 80, right? Oh my goodness. I should be able to find something on that. Wow. June 11th. Raining all morning. Mrs. Fraser and I left at 1:10 to go to see the picture A Queen is... What? A Queen is... assumed? Okay. A queen is crowned. Wow. That was difficult to read. Okay, the most beautiful, and she underlined it, thing I ever saw. Technicolor. Okay. Something from Wednesday until Saturday, and crowds turned away. Had to set 5 seats from front. Oh, that is sort of close. In the evening, Mrs. Fraser and I went down to see Mrs. So-and-so stays at Mrs. Ayers. The 3 Hopper girls came in. Mrs. McGaffey was selling off some of her best dishes. Mr. and Mrs. Colburn have moved into the house with Mr. and Mrs. McGee. Tab came home from fishing trip. That was quite a fishing trip. What day did he leave? Got nothing. Rained all the time. That's how that goes for sure. When did he? Okay, so Tab went fishing on the 8th. He was gone the 8th, 9th, 10th, and he came home on the 11th with no fish in sight, and it rained. Okay. We're on the 12th. We're going to do a couple more days, and then I'm going to make a part 2. Okay. Let me have a little sip of drink. Hold on. Actually, I'm going to show you my cup. It's quite fitting that Tab just came home and I have a Bass cup. So, okay, fun. All right. I think it's fun. Everybody else might be like, unsubscribe. Okay, June 12th, fine. Mrs. Fraser went downtown. In afternoon, I went in to see Mr. and Mrs. Crandall. Letter from Archie. He's... Oh! From... It looks like Baltimore. Letter from Archie from Baltimore, sailing again for Italy. In the evening, we went to Alice Clark Missionary Group. 19 present. Good meeting. Mr. and Mrs. Matahut took us down. Came home by bus. About 20 to 12. Tab, Varna, Vera. Oh, see, they are related. Varna and Vera. And Wilfred went fishing for the week and up to Kukabunga. Ray came home. Ray must be her husband. I'm telling y'all, it's just turning out that way. That's very interesting. So we can see that Varna and Vera are together, and Wilfred and Tab. So, sounds like a couple's weekend, right? Couple's week. They went for a week. Okay. June 13th, fine. Sadie in during the morning. Mrs. Fraser went down to Eaton's. which is the department store, in the morning. I washed a few pieces, was in to see Sadie a few minutes on way to store. I showed her a letter from Nora. Ethel is better. We both went to store. Did not go out during the evening. Mrs. Fraser very miserable today. Ethel going home from hospital soon. Okay, let's do 2 more pages, the 14th and the 15th. Okay, the 14th. A beautiful day, no rain and very warm. We went to H Church in morning. Good sermon, big crowd, slept in the afternoon. Oh, I love a good Sunday nap. We did not go out at night. Verna got home about 11 p.m. and was sick, tired out. They went fishing. Did she? Wait a minute. That's the 14th. When did they go fishing? They went fishing on the 12th. Varna and Vera and Verna. Oh, Varna and Vera and Verna. Oh my goodness. Varna and Vera. Varna and Verna, I believe, are the twins. Vera is somebody different. Okay. Because Verna got home about 11 p.m. and was sick, tired out. Mrs. Sisson had taken Ray as far as Sussex. Or Mr. Okay. Last day. June 15th. Raining morning. Mrs. Fraser washed. Varna phoned, feeling some better. It must be Verna. Verna phoned. I wrote to Nora, Gertrude, and Archie. Mrs. S. Broadview Avenue passed away. We went over to Lyonsville to a reception for so-and-so at night with an exclamation point. Mr. Fred Atkinson brought us home. Good time, big crowd. She got lots of nice things. Okay. So, guys, we're going to leave it there. It's a very interesting month. Very crazy weather. People went fishing. And we are hearing about Verna, Varna, and Vera. So that's not confusing. I'm not sure if we're ever going to get that figured out. But it also sounds like Archie is back with stateside. And then he's back off to Italy. So that's really interesting. It's making me think like maybe he's not in the military. But maybe that was normal to go right back out right after deployment. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!